I'm outside in an AMG, right outside, TT, two-turn baby girl, you know me, still with the dogs that I grew beside, all the niggas brown, ride and they die, gotta watch the time cause it's flying right by.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Chris, aka The Capital Connect, and in today's video, as y'all can see, man, we went ahead and got it done, bro. I can finally say I'm a funded trader, right? I'm a funded trader. I passed the Topstep 50K combine. This was a long time coming, bro. Now, first of all, before I even get into the trade that got me over the hump, because I really passed this on Friday. Y'all gonna see this on Tuesday, tomorrow on Tuesday. But this is a long time coming, man. And before I really get into anything, let me just go ahead and give credit where credit is due. Firstly, you got to give credit to God, of course, you know. And you shall remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you the power to get wealth, right? I don't ever want to forget that right now. Obviously, I'm not rich right now, but this could be the start of that. It could potentially be the start of that. And I want to always make sure I acknowledge God and any success that I may have. So that's number one. We got to give God his credit, right? He has given me the ability to do this. Second guy I got to shout out is my boy Kev in the Discord, bro. Shout out to my boy Kev. He's the one that really kind of just made me lock in for real. Like, Kev was the guy that told me, like, bro, you spending too much time in these combines. Like 2 weeks max, just knock it out. And as you can see, man, we got this thing done in 5 trading days. 5 trading days, we was done. And it was the best advice I could have ever gotten, because I was spending so much time in these combines, y'all. Like, all last year, I was spending 2, 3, 4 months before I would eventually do something stupid that would blow it. And I can't lie, bro. Initially going into these combines, like, I thought for sure I was going to easily pass. Easily. Like, I just started taking combines or challenges back in January of last year, January 2024. And I was like, oh, I'm easily going to pass one of these, easily. And I learned it wasn't that easy, bro. And it's not because it's hard. It's not because it's hard. It's not, right? Like, making $3,000 is not hard, right? But the mental game is, right? I can't tell you guys how many times I was close to passing, like, multiple combines, not just 50Ks. I'm talking 100Ks, 150Ks. Like, I was so close to passing multiple combines. But every single time I would do something, like one day, bro, I would have one day where I go on tilt, one day where I don't follow my rules, one day where I just say F it, bro, and it would literally just ruin the combine. And I don't know what clicked. I don't know what happened, but in March, bro, I was just on a tear, bro. Like, March, I felt like I knew what the market was going to do before it did it. Like, I just felt so in tune. And the biggest piece of advice I can give to people that's trying to pass their combines or trying to get funded is don't rush it, bro. Because what would happen when I was on the verge of passing all these other combines over the last year was that I would be close to passing, and instead of, you know, waiting for a good setup, I would just sometimes force a trade just so I can go ahead and get it done. And obviously that never worked out, because obviously I would just lose those trades and I would go on tilt trying to make the money back that I, you know, lost. And then it was just a spiral, bro. It was horrible. But as y'all can see, man, I mean, we killed this thing, right? 80% winning day percentage. Only had one losing day. Really my mindset going into this combine was I'm either hitting max profit or max loss. Max profit or daily loss. Like, it was no in between. And as y'all can see, the first day out, we make 1,000. Next day was a break even day. You know, third day obviously was my losing day. And then smacked them on the 19th, and then smacked them on the 28th for the last little bit of money to go ahead and pass this thing, bro. I can't tell you how much money I spent on combines like the past year. I don't want to calculate it, but just know, like, Topstep, I'm about to get my money from you. Don't worry about that. I'm about to get my money from you. I'm gonna go ahead and get all that money back. So just get ready to pay it out. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and jump into the trade that finally did it, because honestly, this was a beautiful trade, and I wish I was funded at the time of this trade presenting itself, because I could have made so much money. So let's go ahead and get into that. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and go over this trade that passed my combine. Honestly, this trade was just textbook. It was beautiful. It's exactly what you want to see every time you hop on the charts. Unfortunately, it just doesn't happen that much, where literally everything is aligning. So we're on the weekly time frame to start. Guys, keep in mind this weekly candle did not look like this. Obviously, this is the end result of the weekly candle. But what I was seeing coming into the day was we were, bouncing off of this weekly fair value gap right here. We had a long wick to the upside, and so we were looking very bearish on the weekly. I said, okay, cool. Go down to the daily. Obviously, we're very bearish on the daily as well. And just overall, we've been bearish, the past, couple weeks. So in my mind, I know that, continuing to the downside is very likely. Drop down to the 1 hour. Cool. Zoom in. What do I see here? Not only are we delivering from a weekly bearish fair value gap, on the 1 hour, I got my magnet turned off. That's why it's not perfect. But on the 1 hour, right, we got this 1 hour fair value gap right here that we are respecting. Okay. Now, drop down to the 5-minute chart. Okay. Market open is right here. We have this fair value gap created at the market open, right? Bearish fair value gap. Now, when it comes to taking trades at the open, I am not always excited to do that, because I like for the market to kind of get its bearing, right? Get its bearing before I even think about entering into a trade. But with everything aligning, being bearish, it was like, okay, cool. But before I jump into anything, I just want to see what the market is going to do, right? Because we had these relative equal highs up here. I'm like, for all I know, this could want to reach up here, sweep these, then go. So I waited for confirmation on the 1 minute. I said, okay, cool. We're tapping into this 5-minute fair value gap. If I see a 1 minute, fair value gap form after tapping into this, if I see a 1 minute order block formation form after tapping into this, I'll be entering the trade. And that is exactly what happened. So let me play this out a little bit. Right. We get this huge bullish candle push up, right? Looking like we about to just be bullish and take out some of these highs that I was talking about before we go. But no, the very next candle, right? Very next candle, we close back below the body of this bullish candle. That is what we call, ladies and gentlemen, a change in the state of delivery. Fancy term for just an order block formation, right? This is an order block, okay? Here we go. It's an order block. As soon as I saw that, I said, oh yeah, we green to go. We green. Set a limit order right there. Let me delete this. Set a limit order right there. Stop loss above this high, because if I'm wrong, right, then we're obviously going to be taking this high. And TP, I ain't gonna lie, my TP, I didn't set it at a specific level. I put it to, or like a level in price. I put it to like where I was gonna be passing the combine. And I think with this combine, I was about 1,500 away or so, or 1,400 away. So I ended up just putting it where I would be passing it, because I knew we had the potential with this weekly outlook here, with this weekly candle looking like this, delivering from a, fair value gap, from internal liquidity, this fair value gap, to external liquidity, right? This low is probably where we're going, right? So I'm like, okay, cool. We have the potential to go there, if I am correct in my analysis of price. So I ended up just putting my TP 140 something points, away from the entry, because that's what I needed to pass the combine. And sure enough, y'all, this trade just played out beautifully. Now, if I'm gonna be real with y'all, okay, I did end up closing my first entry. I had to enter this thing twice, right? I ended up closing my first entry when I saw this, because I was like, oh, that's not looking good. We getting wicks to the downside, and now we're starting to close above candle highs. That's not looking good. So I ended up closing it initially, but then I just stayed patient. When I saw this starting to displace again back lower, I hopped right back into this same setup, and the rest was history, bro. Let me just play this out for y'all. This was a crazy day. The rest was history. Like, just look at this. Just look at this, bro. I wish I was funded on this day, because I could have went crazy in these markets, bro. Could have went crazy. Like the amount of money I could have made was crazy, bro. But I'm just happy I passed, man. I'm just happy I passed, bro. And yeah, man, that was a trade that got me funded, bro. Something simple, nothing too crazy. And I mean, like I said, it was just a beautiful setup, bro. Like everything lined up, the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour, the 1 hour, like everything was saying sell, bro. And when everything in the market is telling you to sell, you sell, bro. Like don't try to go against what the market is telling you to do. And yeah, but that was it, man. That's really simple. I wish I had some more fireworks for y'all. I would go over all the other trades that I took to kind of, get this account to where I needed to get to, but man, it was just a beautiful thing, and I'm just happy I passed. I know y'all are like, yo, Chris, you said you was gonna be more active on YouTube, but listen, y'all, I really had to lock in. Okay, I got tired of saying that this was going to be my year, and I wasn't seeing any momentum. I wasn't seeing any progress. I was like, bro, I gotta lock in on this trading for real, just so I can get some results, man. So I'm just extremely grateful, man. Y'all have been seeing the journey, bro. Y'all have seen me tail end of my unprofitable stage, the wholeness of my break-even stage, which is still where I'm at right now, and y'all could potentially be seeing, the beginning of my profitable stage, man. So I'm excited, bro. I'm excited. I might go ahead and start me a series in this funded account, man, where I live trade every now and then to show y'all what's going on and show y'all the progress with it. But yeah, bro, I'm super happy, super excited. I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me from the beginning. Y'all are real ones, man. I know I haven't been consistent. But listen, man, sometimes you gotta stop doing everything else so you can really focus on what it is that you're really trying to do. Because at the end of the day, I'm not looking to be, the greatest YouTuber ever, bro. I'm looking to be a great trader, right? And you got to keep the main thing, bro. So I appreciate y'all that's been rocking with me, man. Appreciate y'all that's been supporting me. If you want to keep up with me on a daily basis, bro, you can follow me on my Instagram. You can also join the Discord. It's completely free. It's in the description below. But yeah, man, that's all I got for you guys, man. Your boy is funded now. Your boy is funded. I'm about to put it in my bios, put it in everything. Funded trader. I'm just playing, y'all, but that's all I got for y'all, man. I hope y'all, enjoyed the content. Hope y'all learned something. If you got any questions, as always, just drop it in the comments. But that's all I got for y'all today. I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one. I'm gone.